And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is a lovely Wednesday morning. We're about to venture off now into our final segment for the morning, and we've got two wonderful people in with us. But we're about to talk the Street Art Festival 2020, and this is actually going to be this coming Saturday. It's something that we're looking forward to. In to talk to us about it, Lula Bennett. She's the owner of Lula's Impressions.
Yes.
And of course, we also have Diego Sapién, who is a cultural attaché at the Mexican Institute of Cultural Research. Guys, good morning. It's so nice to have you in.
Good morning, Marlene.
It's nice to see you. Wow, this is lovely. I want to get into this, but I'll tell you who else is here with us. We also have Miss Kay Catus is in with us, Miss Karen.
Vernon.
Miss Karen
Vernon,
actually, sorry, I don't know Catus. But I'll tell you what,
So
as long as she's a part of it.
breaks you before you say something else.
She is good.
Right? So we're talking about the Street Art Festival.
Yes,
the award-winning Street Art Festival.
Award-winning,
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
And I just can't believe it. It's going to be the 10th year.
Yes.
Just like that.
Diego, you guys have been on board for the past few years now,
We've
right?
been on board the past 4 years. We have invited, or we have been in collaboration with Niche, inviting muralists or street artists that have done a mural around the downtown area or another part of Belize City. The first artist that came was Enrique Mijares. He did like an ephemeral mural on the side of the building of the Mexican Institute. Then he did another one in collaboration with children, etc. In King Street and Albert Street. Next year was Balan Bartolome also, that he also did an exercise. I think he was here.
He was here.
Also, last year we did a one with Masatale and Joy. That's the mural still right there in Prince Street and Albert Street. And now this year we have invited, with the support of Rich, we have invited Giovanni Guerrero and Rosy Guaroco. There are two also muralists from Cherán, Michoacán.
Cool. And they'll be doing a mural where?
They're doing a mural right there also in King Street and Albert Street.
So they'll cover the old one?
They'll cover the whole wall. The whole wall. It's like it's.
So why don't we get all the blank walls on Albert Street covered?
Well, let's do it.
Have you asked them?
Yeah, we have.
It would make downtown look so much better.
It will be a project that it's in maybe in blooming. Yeah, let's say.
Wow, this is nice. I'll tell you what, I really want to get to Lula as well and what you've got here. Lula,
I'm wearing
let's get
one.
to, yes.
So I
take
was
it
so
off and then,
obsessed with
take it off and then
content,
put it back on.
So anybody who's ever worn a shawl or a scarf knows that it can be a pain.
Yes.
So you made a sleeve. Yeah. Now, talk to us about your creations, because it's not just, this is just a new venture, I think, for you.
No, okay, as you mentioned, Street Arts Festival has been going on this will make our 10th year.
Sweet.
I've been one of the participants from the first year.
Wow.
Yes, so just creating accessories and, every year I do something different. Something to enhance women. Yeah, and my staff, I like to bring in things that would make you stand out. See, I'm a hairdresser by trade. That's how I make my money. Hello. Yes.
I've seen a lot of your work.
Yes, but this idea for making unique pieces came about from the women who come in my salon. I mean, they just have different characters, and I say, why do you go on the street looking just ordinary? I've never been an ordinary child. I'm always trying to make something look different. And so I started making stuff that would look different.
Okay.
And every year we have new collections being added, out of all the raw materials that we find in Belize. That's okay.
I know, this is your hard work just falling, right?
That's just a horse eye that we call it, ojo de venado. In some country, they call it.
Not just a horse eye.
Natural art, definitely. They are eco-friendly jewelry, and we add art and colorful stuff to them so that you can pop.
Anybody who has seen your jewelry knows that it's one of a kind, but not just one of a kind as in handmade. It's very unique. Look at the ones you're wearing.
Yes, I think it's the creativeness in me. Whenever I start to do one thing, I don't want to do another one like that. I keep doing something else. So whenever I do a line, that's it. Until I decide and I have a head tech and I decide to do that same material again. but there are always new things surfacing out of the sea material.
Yeah.
I'm so distracted. Is that a calabash on your arm?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
There's more here.
Amazing.
You know, calabash is not only good for eating and
Or drinking
drinking.
from.
Or dipper.
Or, you know.
Making a shaka from. There's so many
Yes.
things. Yeah.
You know, you can look beautiful with it.
Yeah, look at
You
that.
know.
Look at that.
Amazing. Look at
Yes, yes.
But Lula, you know, from year one to now, being that you've been participating since year one, what in terms of the transition, what accepts you to elevate your game? What brings you to that?
The
You can
women,
wear one too,
the
Dave,
women
but don't
I
worry.
come in
I don't know
contact
if your
with.
hand can fit.
You know, whenever I travel, people appreciate the unique pieces that they probably get from a gift or that they see. And so I am encouraged to continue just doing this.
Yeah.
Marlene, as a little girl, I would never, you know, be regular. My mom would make me dress and stuff, and I would get a clothespin or a safety pin, and I would try to pin it up. I always want to look different, you know? So I'm always designing for women to look unique.
Yeah.
You know, and each piece speak to each person individually. Like
Yeah.
you might look at the scroll and you would see the earrings and you say, okay, that one, I like that one. Somebody else would come and say, oh, I like that
Like
one.
that one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they speak to you. They're
Which one is your favorite, John? Which one do you see your wife using?
For real, I see her using. I just love this. I think that would match her. I think.
They're called mahogany girls.
Yeah.
The
I think she's a
mahogany.
mahogany
Mahogany
girl.
girls?
She's strong. She's
Yes, right?
strong.
Yes, the mahogany
She's a
says
true
so much.
definition of what we are as a family. So this would be perfect for her.
Yes.
Like, you know. So let's talk
But
about the
I
street
want
art.
to,
Yeah.
let me just
Yeah,
maybe
go
on
ahead.
that. So, you know, you've been participating for 10 years, so you know that there are a lot of people who come out for this.
Yes.
What has it done for you professionally or even at validating you as an artist?
Well, professionally for me, it just has, you know, keep my creative juice going more.
Yeah.
But what it has also done for me, whenever I use Lula's impressions, I travel kind of a lot.
Kinda.
Lucky you!
Okay, so I can say that I got bumped up to first class because of one of my earrings. Yes, it was one of these jacaranda one.
Jacaranda.
I was in Paris. You know, I went to visit my sister Rita Mejide.
Yeah.
You know, and on the way back, the lady was checking me in, and she resembled Rosita Baltasar, one of our late artists.
Yeah.
And when I was going through the door, I like, excuse me, can I please give you a gift?
Yeah.
She watched me like, you know, and she said yes. And I said, can I please have a photo with you? You remind me of my sister who had passed away, you know, unfortunately to cancer. And that same lady I met when I went back to Paris. And she remembered me.
Oh my.
When I got to my gate, now you know I normally travel on, we're not gonna say it. But when I got to my gate, I'm like, they're not calling me. Oh my God, I'm gonna miss my flight.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to stay here any longer. I need to get home.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, when she gave me 1A, I was like,
1A.
oh my God, that was the life I could live now.
And on a long flight like that, you'll love it more, right?
First class, Paris.
Yes, so that is what it has done for me. It boosts me, but it's not much about me, but what it do for women on a whole.
Yeah.
You know, I say a lot of Belize people don't use this because they consider it, you know,
You just look
they're just local,
Yeah.
you know. But the people there who you encounter, like I say, God sent people from around the world to come and buy my stuff. I had a lady from Ghana a couple of weeks ago who came on a mission in Punta Gorda, and she went ballistic over my stuff. She couldn't keep buying this one for that one, this one, you know. And they go perfect as gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your inspiration,
So you-
Lula? What inspires you the most?
I'm inspired by everything around me. If I see a flower, if I see Karen's shoes, if I see, you know, I see Marlene, oh my God, this area will look so good on Marlene. You know, so people inspire me.
Yeah.
But also, the thing that inspires you most, that you want people to be uniquely them and to stand out.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you make custom pieces too for
Yes,
people?
I do. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
So what's your process? If John says he needs, well, I mean, you work mostly for women. So if I come to you and I say I want a custom piece, how do you size
Well,
someone up for what
I'll
you
have to
fit?
know what John likes, you know, and then I'll try to figure out what material looks good on him. You know, I think the first or the second year of doing Street Arts Festival, what came out of it too, people do, as you said, custom-made stuff. This young lady, Lenny Seguri, she married on, Lenny, sorry babes, I don't remember your
Married
name. But they ordered bags, because I also do bags, for all the bridesmaids who came from the US, England, I mean, the Caribbean. And the following day when they went to the Keys, the other people who came, they were upset because they said, why didn't you order for us too? You know, like, we didn't get into all this special deal. And so the lady had to order more.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I get, you know, deals
Materials
like
and
that.
you fix it up.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
So we are talking about earrings, necklaces, bracelets, bags. What else?
Scarves.
Scarves.
And you know, Marlene, these scarves, as you say, okay, like these.
So let's.
Try on this
Let's
one, Marlene.
show
This color looks good with
So
it.
this is. Tell me about this idea though, because this is so smart. You have to say how nobody
a
thought
lot
of
of
it before.
time, a lot like fashion is inspired by something else. This was inspired by a Ethiopian scarf that Rika May brought for me. The sleeve was completely different. The material was completely different. But I said, we live in the Caribbean and we want light stuff. And you want to look.
You want to look good, but you want to feel cool.
You want to feel cool.
Yeah.
And then each time I said, but you don't have to be the same thing. You can do different sleeves.
Yeah.
You know, like this one here, jeans.
Denim.
It's denim and it's all rugged and stuff. So you see, Marlene, you can look you can look corporate.
Yeah.
You know, you come out, somebody come to your office and you know, he's like, yes, good morning, can I help you?
See, you love it for the art part. I'm so practical. I love it for the sleeve part. Yes. I think scarves annoy me, right? So it's just like this. I don't have to worry about it falling off.
One next thing why these are so cool, you can also give them for like maternity gifts. Imagine you're traveling.
Yes.
And you have your baby and she's hungry and all the things are there. Oh, you put out the things so I you know?
It's so true.
Yeah, so
Because they
they're
can
so
breastfeed anywhere,
versatile.
by the way.
Yes.
Just so you know.
yes, and we encourage breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's so healthy for the baby.
Of course. So
So
let's
this is going to be at the festival.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's jump
And they're
on there.
limited ones because, as I said, I don't like to do a lot of stuff. Remember, folks, I don't have an industry. You know, so therefore, there are one pieces
Here and there.
A lady called me the other day. She saw somebody with a bracelet, and she wanted that exact one. I said, Mom, everything in nature is different. So you cannot duplicate something exactly.
Like
the color
that.
will be different. You know, it will be different.
Accept your
I just
difference.
love your artist, man. I swear. It's a great energy for this morning. But it
Thank
also
you.
shows how this event has allowed you to be able to show all of Belize and the
Yes.
thousands of people who
Yes.
come through what you have to offer.
And that's the next thing. Whenever people see you wearing them, they will, excuse me, they're great conversational pieces.
Yeah.
They would like, excuse me, what is that made from? And whenever you open your mouth and they hear your accent, where are you from? Well, you know, I'm from Belize. Oh, really? We heard of this place, and I had a friend who went there. I'm like, yes, you should come. It's really beautiful. It's peaceful. Don't listen to all the noise around you. You know, but you will have a fine time if you come to Belize. The people are warm and welcoming.
Wonderful.
So what usually happens is that there are tons of stalls with artists who have produced their own stuff. Have you also been able to collaborate with other artists there? Because if you walk down the strip, there's Lula, there's Cash, there's a bunch of people who are creating their own stuff.
Well, not at Street Arts Festival, but I have to give, come on here, you say credit. No, the Spanish is coming in. I have to give credit to a lady, Patricia. Patricia lives in Punta Gorda, and she's a stay-home mom. Her husband works in the tourism industry, and Patricia does the weaving of these
The jippy
japa, you know, and she sends them to me, and then I decorate them. So we work together.
Collaboration.
We collaborate together, and I also have Danica Vernon, the late Lila Vernon's daughter. She collects the seed that I cannot get in the city because a lot of things you can't get here.
Which one?
For example, the mahogany seed pods. You know, if there's any around, I don't know. She collects these job tears.
I remember these things too.
You see them? She collects them and she sends them up on the bus for me. So I have women behind the scene who are also
taking care of business as well.
being part of Lula. This is flamboyant seed.
Oh, flamboyant seed.
Yeah, you could take it out, Maria.
I was trying,
Yeah.
Aliclam. Yeah, okay.
And most of the earrings
I was
are
trying
like.
to figure out if you carved it, then I realized no, it's
it's
just what it looks like. Yeah.
That's directly
Nice
from the
work.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right, let's talk about what else is gonna be happening at the Street Art Festival.
Well, of course, if you come by Lula's Impressions booth, please look out for the logo, Lula's Impressions. You never know what you find. I'm always popping with new ideas. I didn't bring any skirts because I sold all of them.
Oh,
I made some unique skirts. I'm gonna put a picture up on my Facebook because whenever I get more authentic material, they're from African prints, but beautiful, bright fabrics. You know, you can use them casual, corporate. The seam skirt. You know, when evening come, if you want to go to the games, you can put on your tennis with them and your hat, and the skirt just look all cute.
Yeah.
I like cute stuff, Marlene. Sorry. You know,
so you have skirts, you have jewelry, you have bags.
I have clutch purses. I have, oh my God, I'm gonna do a few little blouses as well.
Okay.
But I do limited
Stuff.
so that they can go.
Okay.
And I mean, people can get a preview before they even head out there on your Facebook, right?
Definitely on the Lula Bennett. Yes, or Lula's Impressions, because I do have a page, but I haven't updated that. You know what?
Well, now you have to.
I know, yes.
So street art we'll be having the artist booths, live art, kids zone, food court, youth stage, main stage, fashion, street, sidewalk, chalk competition as well, and entertainment galore, right?
Pandemonium, Jankona dancers, stilt walkers. Okay.
Arenal stilt walkers, whoa! Main stage is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And music and dance, highlighting Sweet Pain Bun from Grigal.
Sweet Pain, baby.
I know, I just say something on that.
Yeah.
But
And
it's gonna be
Diego,
a nice
the live art will be one of the murals.
The live
that
art
we
we're
got.
also will do it. We started the artist started yesterday. The artist started yesterday last night. So started to trace. So if you go by Albert Street and King Street, artists are welcome to if you want to help out, whatever you want to do. Yeah, and also Saturday they're going to be the whole day, also talking with people, stating how they come about their art, how do they do, and also they want to like inspire, also Belizeans to come out, have a new thing or have a new way of expressing themselves to their community. Because these artists are from Tirana.
Yeah, definitely. One more thing I'd like to add, Marlene. I was listening to the previous show talking about entrepreneurship, and I think one of the major problems with society today, we look for somebody else to do it for us. I mean, growing up, whatever was handed down to us was through an uncle or an auntie. I strongly encourage students, my children, if you have somebody in your life who has a trade, go and learn that.
Learn.
I mean, education is important, but we have too much literate people and no practical people in this country. You understand? For example, they keep saying, oh, they need funds and assistance from the government. The assistance that I'm getting from the government, whichever one, whether it was PUP or UDP, is the fact when they put system in place, like the Street Arts Festival, for example. You know, for me to come and showcase what talent I've learned, whether in school or by somebody else who was willing to take the time out to teach me, you know, whether to crochet or to knit or to sand or something like that. So more people need to be willing to teach somebody something.
Do you take on apprentices?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm always open for that. But I don't want to beg you to come and do it. I want you to be willing to learn. I want you to be hungry for it. You know, I mean, when I was starting out, you know, my son is what, 23? At 24, when I graduated from high school and I was looking for a job, I went to businesses and I'm offering to work for them in the hair industry. I said, you know what, please just give me an opportunity. I said, let me work for you for 1 week. And then, so you can see what I can do. And all the doors were shut in my face. You know, and I was forced to sit at home, and then the divine stepped in, and he started sending people to ask me to do their hair. I was discouraged. A lot of time I would say no, but then I would still do it, and they would pay me. And then that is how Suave started. And from Suave, from the hair salon, came the idea to create unique pieces for the same people that I serve. Service to me is everything.
Yeah. And then voila, Lula.
Hola. Here's something else, John.
All right.
So the Street Art Festival, where you can get a first-hand look at Lula's work, and as we said, there's a wide array of things that she does make. She'll be one of the artists.
Yes.
That'll have a stall there. There'll also be live art, so people can watch the murals happening.
Exactly.
There's music, there's food, there's a kids zone. One of my favorites too is the Sidewalk chalk competition. It's amazing what people can do with chalk. You have to go out and see it. It starts at midday this Saturday until 10 p.m. downtown Belize City.
right.
Don't miss it. Thank you for coming in. And telling
Thank
us
you guys for having us.
That's right. That's nice to have
And
you
we look
guys
forward to
here.
seeing you guys downtown.
Most definitely. We are going to go ahead and take that final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.